I am filming this in the middle of winter, a season where everything looks still, but growth is happening beneath the surface. Welcome to the Reborn Army channel. I am seated here today to let somebody know that God is faithful. God is true to his word. For somebody who is in their winter season, somebody who is experiencing stillness, somebody who is experiencing dormancy, somebody who is experiencing death, somebody who is experiencing hardship, failure all around them. Let you know that God sees you. He knows every of your needs. All you have to do is hold him by his word. And when I'm talking about word, I mean the Rhema word of God. So when it's a winter season, we see everything dries up, the trees, this kind of stillness and dormancy. But it doesn't mean growth is not happening. Of course, growth is happening inside. But comes to a time where the growth no longer hides. There is no more space to contain the growth, and then it shoots out. You can see the evidence in the trees, bringing the flowers and all that. I want to share a testimony of faith. The word of God really is the remedy for all kind of situation, for all kind of problems. Few weeks ago, I noticed some rashes all over my body, my back region, my face, and within me, I felt it was an allergic reaction to something, but I didn't really pay close attention to it. A day after, I had a call with my sister. I showed it to her, and she said, this could be chicken pox. It's not just ordinary rash. And she said she was going to ask my mom some few questions to actually know, because she wasn't sure. And she told me that what could help is lime juice. If I could get a lime juice and then apply it all over my body, that it could help. We ended the conversation. After our conversation, there is this kind of fear that's inside of me. But I could remember while growing up, this same disease spread like a wildfire in my environment among the children in that area. And I still remember I was telling my friends that this disease can't come near me. I can't be affected by this disease. They would laugh, make fun of me, and say it's just normal. It's normal for everybody to experience it and it's once in their lifetime. And I said, no, mine is going to be different. I'm not going to experience it. And that was it. I never experienced that disease infection till this year. I went on like made few research and realized it was chickenpox. I accepted my fate, and how I knew I accepted my fate was I had to call to cancel my appointment and let them know I won't be available because I was scared that the rashes was going to spread all over my body. I was so scared. So I had to cancel. 2 days after my morning devotion, I was studying Matthew chapter chapter 18, and a verse stood out for me. That is verse 18. It said, whatever you prohibit here on earth is prohibited in heaven. Whatsoever you permit here on earth is permitted in heaven. Pondered on that word. I decided to complete reading a book that I started reading, written by Dr. Pastor Paul Enenche. And getting to the last page of the book, the man of God shared a story where his wife, at her early stage of pregnancy, was vomiting and called her and told her, where in the word of God is it stated that you must have to vomit when you're pregnant. And he said, she said, um, there is no such a thing in the Bible. And he said, if it is not written, it cannot be practiced. Immediately reading that sentence, I felt like a well was gushing out inside of me. Like me, there was an eruption inside of me, and Rhema word came. If it is not written in the Word of God, it cannot be my experience. How? I jumped out of my bed. I started prophesying and proclaiming that word. If it is not written in the Word of God, it cannot be my experience. I started channeling that word to the infection, the infection of my body. If it is not written in the Word of God, it cannot be my experience. If it is not written in the Word of God, it cannot be my experience. Faith came alive. That word came alive. And I believed that that infection was going to go. In that process, I made an utterance and I said, I am giving that rash 24 hours to disappear from my body. I do not want them to spread no more. I do not want to see more of its kind. On my way to work, I went to a shop and guess what? I bought a lime. When I bought that lime and I was heading out of the store, immediately I stepped out of the store. I heard like a whisper in my heart. And it says, if you trust me, if you have faith in me completely, why would you go for this physical and natural remedy? How would you know if I am the one that healed you or it is the effect of what you applied? Here is the lesson. I realized I never had a full and complete faith in God, full trust in God for my healing. And I decided I was not going to use the lime juice on my body. I believed God, I have faith in God completely for my healing, and I was healed. If you truly trust God, if you truly have faith in God, it will show in your decision making. It will show in your ways of life. God is not actually looking for you to have a magnificent faith to do that which He wants to do in your life, but He wants that complete and total faith in Him. Just like when you are in a flight on a plane, you trust the pilot to land you safely at your destination. Some of us tend to take a rest, we sleep while on the plane. That is how our attitude towards God should be. If we truly trust Him, if we truly have faith in Him, that is how it should reflect in our lives, in our decision. I came back from work. I went to the mirror. I look at the mirror. The person that I'm seeing in the mirror is no longer having the rashes all over the body anymore. They kept disappearing. They were reducing, and then I smiled. I said, while looking at myself in the mirror, devil, you for not listening to the word of God. Who is he? He can't stand when God speaks. He obeys when God speaks. That is why you need the Rhema word of God. The word comes with life, it comes with power, it comes with so much authority to break down mountains. Yes, this is it. This is how a Christian life should be. I was so excited. Here is another lesson. In that moment, I heard a whisper again. If you believe this is your experience, you shouldn't be so amazed at the miracle self in that situation in the first place. So why are you amazed? Why are you surprised? These things are supposed to be natural. These things are supposed to be like a daily experience. Miracles are supposed to be daily experiences. Looking in the supernatural is your normal way of life. If you have faith in God, have faith in Him completely. He is not blind. He sees you. He sees you. He sees you in that condition. He sees you in that situation. So don't give up on His word. Hold on to His word, and He will bring to pass everything He has spoken to you. I pray that through this testimony, you're going to experience a new dimension and level of faith in your walk with God. I pray as you seek God, God will always give you a word for your needs, give you a direction that you need that will bring you out of that situation. I want to thank you all for staying to the end of this video, and forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to like, don't forget to also come back to share your testimony with us and let us know what the Lord has been doing in your life. Your little faith can do tremendous work. God bless you.